Hey y'all, let me take these glasses off. I'm trying to be fly, y'all, but the light is bouncing off of them. Today I want to get into Reiki beyond the classes, beyond the courses, beyond the entombments, beyond the symbols, Reiki beyond all that. Reiki beyond the 222 that they charged you, the 444 that they charged you, the $222.22 that they charged you. Reiki beyond that. So for y'all who don't know me, my name is Nikki. I go by Nikki the Healer. I am a pop, as you can see behind me, 3-time certified Reiki healer. I am a master manifester, a sound healer, sound therapy. My sessions are they go a little bit different. I always use my intuition. I'm very empathic and sensitive. And I'm a psychic, but I don't read your palms. I don't read your mind. I read your body. So I had the chance to do a lot of people, some people in the industry, some professional athletes, which are my favorite. Y'all, I love doing professional athletes because they have to utilize their body every day in a different way from the normal person. And they they be in touch with their body more than a normal person. And they have to be because they're doing it for work and they're doing it every day and they want to be the best at what they do. So they can always feel what I'm saying a little bit more, and their body is so sensitive. So I love doing professional athletes. And then I do professionals, people who work 9 to 5s, everybody, you name it. I did teens, kids, older people, men, women, all of it, all of the above. I got it. But yeah, I want to get into Reiki beyond the sessions because, they go into depth about the symbols. They go into depth about the entombment that you're going to be getting, but they don't really dig into the body, and that's what's going to make you be the best. That's what's going to have that person, what's that? Oh, wow.
Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God.
That's what's going to have that, your client feeling like that, and that's what's going to make them come back. So first off, be yourself with it. It don't matter what age you are. It don't matter what point you are in your life. If you want to do Reiki, you can do it. Everybody can do Reiki. Of course, some of us are going to be better than others at certain things, but that's normal. That's life. But we all can do it. We all can eventually put the basketball in the hoop, but not all of us is LeBron James, because I know I'm not. I failed gym girl.
What?
But anyway, what you want to do, and what I have done and what has made me successful, is being myself. I added my personality into my brand. I added my personality into my relationship with my clients. So when they're talking to me, when they're being vulnerable with me, I'm also saying, I've been 20 something. I know how it feels to do that. Give yourself grace, not being this loving light. Who created that? Because ain't nothing loving light. Ain't nothing loving light. Ain't nothing loving light in this realm. Life is not loving light, okay? But if you are loving light, if you driving down the street and you don't feel the need to cuss nobody else or flip them off, and I'll pray for you, God. I'll pray for you, Goddess. Then so be that. So be that. Be that. Be whoever you are, but add that into your sessions. I'm gonna give y'all a little something, but not too much. Y'all ain't have to steal my swag. my way, but make it into your way. So my sessions are different. I'm always going to ignite all your senses. So the moment you touch my doorknob, there's eucalyptus on it, or lavender, a mist of lavender sprayed on it. So it's instantly sending signals to your brain to relax. When you come in, you're gonna smell that scent. You're gonna see the green light. If y'all see my Instagram, then I have the green light. The green is that wealth light, that health light. And that's what we all want. We want wealth and we want health. And that's the color green, the color of your heart and the color of money, your heart chakra. So that's it. I'm gonna give y'all on how I do mine. But then just being personable, just being myself, being able to laugh. You don't have to be love and light. You don't have to say things are love and light. When somebody got you messed up, they got you messed up. And if I'm reading your energy and I'm like, hold up, who just played with your heart? Because your heart chakra is cracked, it's crumbling, it's hurting. Who just played with you like that? Don't let them play with you like that. I'm gonna read you just like that, okay? But I be myself. If you are more of an older person, do you have that older loving spirit? Just be yourself. Just put whoever it is that you are, just add that into your brand. I'm very minimalistic, and I love the color white. So my chair is white. Everything in my healing room is white. The only thing that is colored is candles, my instruments, things that I don't have no choice to change, so sage, but for the most part, everything is white. Everything is neutral colors. Everything is very light and very clean. And that's just the type of person I am. So bringing your style into your healing room will also help with attracting clients. I familiarize myself with hand and foot reflexology. So your hands and feet, that's one of the first things I familiarize myself with. And if you ever been in one of my sessions, you'll see I'm always like putting my hand on your shoulder and slowly rolling my hands over your shoulders. I use 2 fingers mostly, and I'm going slow. I'm trying to find those pressure points, and I'm also at the same time hitting different points in the back of your leg or in your foot. I'm utilizing hand and foot reflexology. So just by learning what part of the hand connects to what body, because your feet and your hands connect to all your major arteries, all your veins, it connected to everything. Your hands and your feet is connected to everything. So just learning hand and foot reflexology can get you the results that you want in your clients. And it's one of the first things that I utilize and familiarize myself with. So what you might see me doing is I'll do a full scan on your hand. And for my people who done Reiki before, whether it's your first session or 100 session like me, quick flex. Like me, you do a scan over their body. And this is for my people too who don't know what it's like on the other end of a Reiki. When you're doing a scan of the body and you are taking your hand and you're moving along the body has a certain temperature, and you'll realize one area needs healing because the rest of the body might be room temperature, whatever temperature it is in the room, but when you get to the arm, that area is kind of hot, warm. So you know that has some stagnant energy, that has something going on. So I would then focus on that area. So you will either see me just putting my hand over it like this. With Reiki, they teach you don't have to touch, and you don't have to touch. I like to touch because I utilize peer pressure. Girl, what? I utilize the pressure points. So I like to touch personally. My touches are usually light, but I do like to touch. So I might put just 2 fingers there. And when I do touch, because I'm holding so much power in my palms and I don't have to touch, it's almost as if it's a shock feeling. So when I lay my fingers on you, I only use 2 fingers mostly, unless, depending on the area, the energy. It sends a shock feeling, and it's a light touch. It's almost as if I'm not touching you. So you'll feel really like relaxed. You might feel a little tingle sensation in that area. But so you might see me do that. So I'll put my 2 hands here. And then I'll take your hand, since I know your hand is connected to, your main arteries and veins. And I'll start massaging your hand. So I'm going up and down the hand. And I know, for example, if it's the forehead that I'm feeling that energy from, I know to rub here, this finger, and rub in that area. This is connected to your head, your face. If they have any warmth in their forehead, then you'll know, okay, that's their third eye. They might be having problems with their intuition, or they might be having a lot of headaches or sinus issues. So I'll just massage that area. So I'll massage this area. And I'm also using my other hand, and I'm sending energy to their head, relaxing the energy in their head. And I'm not just staying in that area either. I'm going up, I'm going down. And then as you get more and more in touch with Reiki, you say, oh, okay, this energy is coming from their forehead. Editing me here, so I began to ramble. But basically, what I was saying, when you're doing your full body scan and your intuition is telling you that this person is struggling intuitively. So, ways you'll know that is the whole entire session. You've been fine, you've been feeling guided, and then you put your hand on your forehead, and now you're everywhere. You don't feel connected. You don't know what you want to do. You indecisive. You second guessing yourself. You know they're struggling with their intuition. As you can see, I am massaging the thumb, specifically above that line on your thumb. That is connected to your pituitary gland, which is your third eye. So just by me massaging that area, that's cleaning out any blockage, that second guessing that you're doing out the window. You gonna know the answer, babe. Whatever downloads or messages Spirit or the Most High been trying to get you to see. Oh, you seeing it all, baby. They not gonna be able to pull nothing behind your back because your vision is going to be there. So basically, I'm just allowing you to see in ways you've never seen before just by massaging that thumb. That's how powerful hand and foot reflexology is. It's really about confidence and just letting yourself know that you're powerful, not second guessing yourself. And you'll get there over time. For my beginners, for my people who overthink. Um, But it's good to say your prayer during your Reiki sessions. And another thing too, I don't have all the symbols and things that they suggested you put up. I don't utilize those. I might if I feel called to. I might. But again, putting your personality to it. I do a prayer before the person get in the room. And mostly I use my intuition. Sometimes I say things because I'm reading the person from a distance. But mostly my prayers are really just about protecting myself, protecting the energy in the room, wanting this person to feel just relaxed, setting my intentions for what I'm trying to do. But that's my protection barrier. I don't necessarily utilize the symbols. That's me. Well, how do you know this? How do you know? Like, how do you know? How do you know I had a headache? How do you know it was my intuition? Just to break it down, like I said before, I am an empath and I'm very in touch with the body. From a young age, I always been, before I knew what the word Reiki was, I was just very sensitive to energy and really good at reading people. I always been really quiet, so I've been able to study people. Even when I was a little girl, I'd be in school, quiet as a mouse, the whole time, having a whole conversation in my head, having a ball up there. And it just allowed me to master the skill of reading people. So I always know how I feel before I got in the room, before I got in the session, before you came in. I know I was fine. I know I was happy. And then you came in the room and you laid on my massage table and I'm giving you this session and now I feel anxious. I know those aren't my feelings because I was just fine. So you know your intuition is right. Like, don't second guess yourself. Call it out how you see it. And another trick I utilize too is writing things down. So while you having that session, have some small notepads and just start writing feelings down. Start writing quick little thoughts down, ripping the page off, throwing it on the floor. And that way when you finish with your session, you could be like, hey, how did you feel? And then you could just, as they telling you how they feel, you could be like, well, I was feeling like this during your session, and you picking them pages off you ripped off from that sticky note, and you picking it. I was feeling anxious. I was feeling like I needed to forgive. I really had this crazy feeling that all my worries would just, I just want to escape. All my worries is just so bad. I just want to escape. Like, and the person would be like, you wrote this before they could even say it. And then y'all came into an agreement. So that's the way too you can gain confidence within your skill, within Reiki. But just having that confidence, knowing how you felt before and how you're feeling during the session would tell you exactly what this person is going through. So now if you're reading the body and you putting your hand over the forehead and you're sending energy to the head, to the third eye, and you're massaging the hand and you're massaging here and not focusing on that area too much, starting with it, massaging it a little bit, and then going down to the palm and then going back up. You know, making sure you're touching all the major veins and arteries. Sometimes I take people's feet and I put it on the point of their foot and I just do this. Or I just put a crystal right there. Familiarizing yourself with the body beyond your classes, your courses, beyond the instruments. Because I know in a lot of courses, they don't really touch base on the body so much. They go in real brief about it, but it's mostly talking about instruments and symbols, how to protect yourself, what it feel like, hand placements, like all that will come. The hand placements will come with your intuition. You won't have to follow a book on telling you how to lay your hands because everybody's energy is different. How in depth can it go when there's billions of people in this world, you know? So familiarizing yourself with hand and reflexology and being yourself will get you there. It will get you there. But thank y'all for watching. I got so many more videos coming on just Reiki beyond the classes, basically. Beyond the experience. We turning this up. Turn me up, y'all. Turn me up. Basically, I make healing look good.